What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I made a video on Super Mario Strikers and also thoughts on Mario Baseball, and apparently those are the videos that have actually been getting a lot more traction. So I thought I'd throw in some more Mario Sports action and take a look at probably one of the most interesting Mario Sports titles on the Nintendo Switch. And that, my friends, is Mario Tennis Aces. I have not really made a video out of this. I did make a video about Mario Golf Super Rush a year back, and yeah, I wasn't the greatest to say the least, but I have a little more positive opinions on Mario Tennis Aces compared to most reviews I've seen on the internet. So I thought I'd give my personal opinion on this game because I honestly thought it wasn't as bad as I thought. Alright, so what's my history with the Mario Tennis series? If you want to know, I started playing Mario Power Tennis on mostly the Wii, with the Wii Play Control. I bet y'all forgot that was a thing, honestly. Anyway, Mario Power Tennis is no doubt the best Mario Tennis game, in my personal opinion. There's a lot to do in the game. Wacky gameplay mechanics, it's basically tennis, but adds Mario into it, with wacky gameplay mechanics, fun modes, fun courts, and, of course, the glorious opening cutscene. I just can say right now that yes, this game is fantastic.
Don't expect mouth to mouth.
And I also did play Mario Tennis on the N64, a bit on the Virtual Console. It definitely has its flaws because people love to crap on the N64 a lot nowadays. But I honestly think it's a really fun game. I honestly love going back to it despite its problems. It just takes some getting used to, honestly. So, yeah, I have a fun time with Mario Tennis on the N64. And the rest of the Mario Tennis games that are basically on the handhelds, I just find decent at best. Mario Tennis Open, Mario Tennis on the GBA, and Mario Tennis on the Game Boy. Definitely cool Game Boy and GBA for solo modes, but that's really the only saving grace in my opinion of those games. And then there's Mario Tennis on the 3DS, which honestly was kind of decent as well. The modes are pretty cool, but otherwise I just didn't play as much compared to the other titles. And the next game after that... yeah. But, a few years later, or 3 years later, the time it released, we got Mario Tennis Aces. And let me just say right now that I was actually pretty interested in this game, honestly, because, like, it might... now, look at this. I thought this was just going to be, oh, shoot, it's Mario Tennis Ultra Smash again. But adds a little more flair to it. First off, there's a story mode. Heck yeah, man! Haven't gotten a story mode since the GBA days, but yeah, why not? Let's throw in the story mode. Oh shoot. Okay, that happened. But yeah, throw in the story mode, because why not? Anyway, yeah, how's the story? Honestly, I kind of find it just mid, honestly. Because, like, it's interesting to say the least, but it's not really comparable to the GBA and Game Boy titles, which, you know, think Pokemon, I wouldn't say compared with Pokemon where you go into different areas and battle against opponents and stuff. It's just linear levels. Yay! And honestly, you can have a fun time, but it's nothing too much. You're just playing tennis matches and stuff throughout the whole game. It does get a pretty, it does get pretty stale after a bit. You play it once, you never play it again. It's also like 2 hours long, so... Or okay, maybe 3. 2 hours long. That's how long it is. And also, when you boot up the game, it doesn't show anything at all. It just boots up the game instantly. Damn, what happened to the cool opening? Oh yeah, there is a cool opening. Except they added in a free update. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, the story mode is basically Wario and Waluigi find a tennis racket. However, something goes wrong. And now it's Mario, and now, excuse me, I cannot talk. Luigi wants to get the tennis racket, fails at that, he gets possessed, along with Wario Waluigi, and it's up to Mario to help save his brother, and save Wario and Waluigi. So yeah, the story is kind of interesting to say the least, at least. More interesting than Golf Super Rush, hahaha. Alright, but yeah, that's the story. Now, yeah, I don't have much to say. It's just mostly tennis matches, and you're leveling up your racket when you barely notice anyway. So honestly, it's just kind of mediocre at best. It just sort of just ends. That's just how I feel about story mode, honestly. So yeah. But I guess I had a little more fun time Oh god, compared to Golf Super Rush, it was actually not great. I guess Wario Waluigi being involved is pretty much the highlights of these, but that's really the only saving grace of Golf Super Rush's story, honestly, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be comparing Golf Super Rush a lot because these are always like the two most talked about Mario spin-off titles. Alright, so let's take a look at the roster. So, the roster, at least at launch, is pretty small. You have your mainstays, Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, bitch, Daisy, Rosalina, Toad, Toadette, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Boo, Yoshi, DK, Spike, don't say it, and of course, Chain Chomp. You can play as a freaking Chain Chomp in this game. This is the first Mario spin-off game you can ever play as a Chain Chomp. Crazy, huh? Aw, damn. Okay, I'm back. Stuff happens, as you can tell. But yeah, that's the roster. But they add characters every month, basically. I wouldn't say these are like free updates, but basically every month until like July of 2019, I think. They basically add a character every month. And honestly, why? That's kind of weird in my opinion. Like, it was fun for... We'll talk about the rest of modes, but playing on... But like, I don't know. They just added a bunch of characters. So the other characters they added... Oh man, I'm gonna have to list a lot. They added Koopa Troopa, Blooper, Diddy Kong, Birdo, Paratroopa, Shy Guy, P Piranha, Luma, Boom Boom, Pauline, Kamek, Dry Bones, Fire Piranha Plant, not an actual Piranha Plant, and Dry Bowser. So yeah, those are the characters they added via free updates, which is pretty weird, honestly. But otherwise, this roster is pretty big in a long time, honestly. So yeah, this is way bigger than Golf Super Rushes. I'm gonna be crappy on Golf Super Rush, as you can tell. I'm sorry, y'all. This is coming from the guy who enjoys Mario Golf over Mario Tennis, but that game really disappointed me, for real. But not so much for Tennis Aces, because honestly, this game is way more fun than anticipated. So, this game is similar to Ultra Smash, but better. Basically, I assume Ultra Smash was basically the beta of Tennis Aces. But yeah, the gameplay is for the most part similar. However, you have trick shots, which you can do. You have zone shots, which do powerful shots, and of course, special shots. Each special shot is very unique to all the characters. Kind of just fits, basically special shots that fits the whole character archetype. I don't know how to describe it. Just sort of just fits the character for the most part. And especially with my two mains, DK and Rosalina, just fit perfectly, honestly. So honestly, I really like these special shots. They're way better than Golf Super Rush. I'm sorry if I'm going to be saying this a lot. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I got. Now, as for what to do in the game, oh boy, this is where the problem comes in with the past Mario Sports titles. The reason people love Mario Baseball, the older Mario Tennis games, anywhere around the GameCube, Wii era, and even the DS ones, or I think just one, I believe. Basically, a lot of modes, a variety of content to do. This game added modes via free updates. I don't know why that's the case, but they're kind of fun, I guess. I mean, not something compared to the other entries, but they're pretty cool. You got Boo Hunt, which is basically pass the ball. Oh, come on. Alright, you got Boo Hunt, which is basically pass the ball to King Boo and defeat him. And it's kind of cool, not something I replay a ton. And Yoshi's Ring Shot, which is basically the ring shot, which is pretty much a Mario Tennis staple, which you shoot through rings, try to get as much points as you can. And also, these are ways to unlock costumes for different characters, which I guess is cool wearing outfits. Rip DK, he never wears outfits besides Strikers. But I don't know, them adding like monthly or something, I have to wait a month to play these things or get these outfits. It's kind of weird, honestly, but I guess it's fine for the most part. And you can also get different color Yoshis as well, and I think there's different color Toads as well. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and Shy Guys as well. So yeah, there's a lot to unlock in this game, but you have to wait months and days just to get these. And that's pretty much one of the problems with recent games lately, recent multiplayer games, with free updates. If there's a lot... Now, I don't have a problem with free updates, and I made a video about this nearly a year ago. that I don't have a problem with free updates as long as there's a lot to do at launch. And that's just been a problem with a lot of these multiplayer games. They just lack content at launch, and that's just been a problem lately. And that's the reason why most people were pretty disappointed in Mario Tennis Aces, at least at launch. I was definitely one of them. But later on, the game got better, and I can safely say that I think I talked about everything. Oh yeah, there's also like tournaments with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, but they're way too easy compared to the other entries. And yeah, that's really it, honestly. So yeah. I think that's all I really gotta talk about, honestly. Like, I think I pretty much got everything yeah, that's actually pretty much it, honestly. So, oh yeah, intro cutscene. So they added an intro cutscene really late to the game, and this is the weird part of this. Listen to this part. You see Waluigi's "he walks funny" is off? Now let's compare that to when he said it in Mario Power Tennis. Exactly. Went pretty lazy with this opening cutscene, honestly. And also, they updated the intro cutscene again near the ending where Luigi, Wario, Waluigi went. But weird thing is, when Mario... Oh, crap. Okay, I'm back. Sorry again. But yeah, when they updated intro cutscene to the ending, you know, the part where Wario, Waluigi, and Luigi go away, they added a clip from Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga when he says, "Luigi." Listen to this.
Luigi!
Yeah, I don't know what the devs were thinking, honestly. Like, would I call this game rushed? Kinda, honestly. Like, the roster did get better over time, but the modes, just why? I don't really get it, man. Either way, what's my honest opinion on Mario Tennis Aces? Honestly, it's a really fun game. Despite his issues, definitely not in the same tier as like Striker's Charge, Super Sluggers, or even Sports Mix. But this is actually a pretty fun game, honestly. And there's actually quite a lot to do. At least now. I don't know why this was a problem in recent games. So I'm one of those who thinks Mario Tennis Aces has a lot more and more fun to do than Golf Super Rush. and that's pretty weird. This was developed. I'm not sure if it was because of just Camelot really wants to put more spin-offs on the Switch, but Golf Super Rush was really disappointing, honestly. The only highlight of the game, you can run around in New Donk City course, and that's it. So yeah. Honestly, it's a pretty fun... Tennis Aces is a really fun game. I honestly like it. I honestly play this over Golf Super Rush. I'm sorry if I'm crappy on Golf Super Rush to all of you enjoy it. More power to you, but the game just disappointed me. And this is coming from someone who's grew up with Mario Golf more than tennis, honestly. So yeah, it just disappointed me that much. I guess I wouldn't say the game is bad. It just could have been better, honestly. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I really got to talk about. So yeah, I don't think Tennis Aces is a bad game. I think it's generally a fun time. I will call it a good game. A decent game at best. Power Tennis is still a bit better, but you can have a fun time in this with friends. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you play Tennis Aces, what are your thoughts on it? I won't blame you if you're not a fan of it, but I honestly think it's fun. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more. Later, folks.